Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is February 22nd, and our reading is, Do you see as mankind sees? No, he doesn't. God is old school, and that's the point. Hast thou eyes of flesh, or seest thou as man seeth? Job 10, verse 4. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts. Proverbs 21, verse 2. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes. Jeremiah 16, verse 17. Do we accept life on life's terms or bargain with God? Job discovered there was a lot he didn't know. Solomon had an idea of why that was, and Jeremiah warned folks to quit fooling around or they'd find out. We do not see as God sees. It's a mistake to confuse our opinions with the Dhamma. Well, folks, no other podcast in the world is going to attempt this. We'll now see a lone Buddhist attempt to tackle the suffering of Job at midfield. Job is absolutely baffled. He thought he was living a good life. He thought that he was doing the things that God would have him do, and yet here he was suffering and suffering. His friends came to see him, and they said, "Oh, now you're a good guy. This has got to be all on God." And then they switched field on him and said, No. God doesn't do that. It must be you. And fortunately for Job, he just ignored all of them. Job came down to the same choice all of us have, which is between doubt and faith. You either believe or you doubt. And that is not just a biblical injunction. If you go to the Bhagavad Gita, this is the same faith and doubt question that exists there. And really, what choice do we have? Doubt has nothing, it offers nothing, it comes from nowhere, and it's going nowhere. Doubt is an all-devouring tiger, one guy wrote, whereas faith is an inspirational lion, back straight, overlooking the kingdom and offering us a vision for now and the near future. What's it going to be? Don't see that we've really got much of a choice one way or the other. Yet the nihilists and the atheists grow stronger every day, and they've always been with us, and this is the ongoing struggle between light and dark that's as old as mankind and not likely to be solved anytime soon. Solomon, at least, was wise enough to see that it doesn't matter what kind of mental gymnastics we engage in, we do not see as God sees. And then, of course, there's Jeremiah. The one thing the Israelites couldn't say is that they hadn't been warned. Jeremiah told them over and over again, clean up your act, fool around, keep fooling around, and find out. You're going to get an all-expenses-paid trip to Babylon, which is sure as shit what happened. I'm sure they were surprised. And there's a lesson in there for all of us. We may think that we've got the right idea. We may think that doing it our way is the best way to do it and that everything is going to turn out just fine. And we may ignore, at our own risk, the warnings of other people who say, there are iron laws of the universe, and we might not want to do this. We live in a world of consequences. And then when the balloon goes up, you find a lot of people standing around going, well, I only meant for good stuff to happen, not for bad stuff. Well, take a number and get in line. That's a pretty old song. So, thank you very much for coming back. It's good to see you. Thank you for subscribing and for your comments. Thank you for going to Amazon and getting the book. We really appreciate that too. And we hope to see you again very soon. And happy trails to you until we meet again.